Red Punisher prison here in Modern. We just got done with a league. It was very control heavy, and so we're going to take it to them. This list attempts to apply pressure. The reason it's a prison style list is it's prison in the form of taxes would be reducing and making you pay more for spells. Well, we're going to make you pay your life total to do so. Eidolons here, Leyline of Combustions in the sideboard. Rabblemaster, Bonecrusher, Legion Warboss for the speed, not to mention Force of Rage. Top end's a Torbrand Thane of Redfall Fell to do more damage too, in fact. Turning every Goblin Rabblemaster token into a bolt. Red Punisher. Let's smash some faces. Let's smash faces. Bolt becomes 5 damage. Force of Rage becomes 10. Chandra's 4. Hazoret's 4. Koth Elementals are actually red, thus they would be 6 damage. Let's do it. We're going to go fast. There's very little ritual type of effects here. Damage, damage, damage. We are on the draw. We have Double Bolt and Eidolon. I don't want to ditch anything, but in order to play Eidolon immediately, we will. I'm tempted to just do Bolt, Bolt, Force of Rage, and ditch Rabblemaster. 3, 6, 12, 13, 14 damage. What would you think if you saw Gemstone ditch Rabblemaster? What would you think? And that is what we're going to do. Oh, here comes the creature matchup. Here comes the creature matchup. We'll start with an Eidolon here. Pass turn. Good luck, opponent. Red. Red. I'm going for it. We're going for it. We're laying down damage. I don't care if you've got a Helix right now, opponent. I don't care. I'm about to smack you for 8. Turn 2. Windswept Heath Mountain. Heh. That's just 1 extra damage to your face. In for 8. Turn 2. Opponent's at 12. 12. We have 8 points of burn in hand. Opponent has a Stomping Ground tapped off Windswept Heath. Good luck. Good luck, opponent. Don't worry, these go away. But man, they're scary. Basic Forest. God of Destiny. My opponent is currently dead on board, I think. No, I'm a point short. I believe I'm a point short. In for 2 here. 7. We'll just hold bolts and all that. Maybe they'll cast something into Eidolon. They're pretty close to being dead on board, right? Right? I was a land away from victory. Season Pyromancer. Gonna make some tokens. Panza. Even with the God of Destiny. Even with the God of Destiny. Now they dead? Oh, they're dead. They're dead. Just bolt, bolt, bolt. F6. Bolt, bolt. Bolt, bolt. Shoot. Alright. That's some damage. Let's do it again. God of Destiny was destined to die. Destined to die. A couple of relics might not be bad. Ley lines could be pretty interesting, and chain whirlers could be interesting in this matchup. Harsh Mentor's not as interesting, although I will say it's kind of nice when they have the Arbor Elves. Magus of the Moon doesn't make a whole lot of sense in this matchup. We can probably ditch a couple of Braids here and replace those with Chain Whirler. I would like to get the relics in just to keep a God of Destiny kind of in check, but it's maybe not necessary. If I can figure out another 2 cards here, I'll take them out. But I think I like everything. I think I want just Combustions. And I want my opponent to try to target me with those Pillages and all those nasty cards. I'm going to forego the relic and see if I can just beat God of Destiny to the punch. Tomahawk, that's right. It was fast because this deck is lightning. This is great. This is everything red wants to be doing. Oh my gosh, look at all this damage I could do. All this damage I could do. One land though. One land's a little sketchy here against our Ponza-like opponent. I probably can't keep this. This is too risky. We need an extra land. This'll do. This'll do. We'll keep this. We're gonna ditch Force of Rage probably. Play this out, and we'll get rid of a Hazoret. Idea here is Eidolon, Rabblemaster, or Torbran. Maybe we'll get lucky with our lands. Need a better land than that. Eidolon into play. One more mountain and we'll look real sharp here. Come on, mountain. Windswept. Opponent's not doing anything again. Land. Chain Warbler. Whatever. I happen to hit my 2 gemstones. I have one more in the deck. We'll do this though. This should put a punch on my opponent if they're not going to do anything to us. Besides, can't play Goblin Rabblemaster in Pyro Prison? Well, then we'll just play it in this list. Needing running lands, need them both to be red for Torbran. Fetching Windswept Heath for our opponent, probably going to get a basic. Gets a Stomping Ground. Alright. Don't anger me. Seasoned Pyromancer. Ugh. If it was not a gemstone and it was a mountain, we'd be in fantastic shape. But I don't really care about my opponent. In we go for damage. Seasoned Pyromancer trades here, and 1 token here we get for 3. Put him 11. Pass turn. 4 mana. Bloodbraid Elf with the Scavenging Ooze. This is very good for our opponent. Takes 2. Gosh. Alright. We hit a land. It's a little late here. We're going to pass turn, not attack or anything. If I can get Torbran down and then I can get a Chain Whirler, that would be 3 to all the creatures. Could potentially kill the Scoos, depending on if they eat some stuff. That extra gemstone messed us up quite a bit. Chandra, down tick on Eidolon. Attack for 5. That's pretty good. Attacks with just a Scavenging Ooze. Land. So awkward. They're at 10 now. Scoos is graduating. So many triple pips. We normally don't hit 2 of our gemstones. We had the one as a red pip. It was just unfortunate. I did slam the Rabblemaster. Oh, the lightning bolt. They can eat 3 more creatures here. These Pyromancer are pretty good too. Weather the Storms on top of this. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Hits me for 6. This puts me to 10, and I can eat and kill. I'm just gonna concede. I'm impressed. Nicely done, opponent. No anger. No anger. No anger. There's our lands. There's our lands. Running it back. It's the battle. The speed battle. Let's play first. Look at all the red cards I have now. Now I don't have to worry about the pips. We're good. We can just curve out nicely here and it will win. We'll just win. No ley line. It's a shame. If they play an Arbor Elf, I'll play Bone Crusher Giant, Stomp ability. If they don't, I'll play Eidolon here. This order, no creature. This, if creature. Creature? Creature. I don't want them to get away with this Arbor Elf and Utopia Sprawls and something like that. So let's just avoid that. A couple Rabble Masters here could be pretty lethal to my opponent. Rabble Master's the next play here. Opponent shocks in. Plays a Scavenger News. Passes turn. Rabble Master pass turn. When in doubt, always bolt the bird. Exactly. Except we stomped it this time. We stomped it. House of Mana with a raid. Hey, thanks for playing earlier. How are you doing? Utopia Sprawls. Welcome. Welcome, the House of Mana, House of Cards. Thank you for the follow as well. Bolts Rabble Master. This jerk eats Rabble Master. Oh, they ate their Arbor Elf. Oh, that's disgusting. That was disgusting, opponent. Fetching. Ooh, look at these. Look at these. Look at these Primeval Titans. It's got a 4/4. Chandra off the top would be nice. Kill this. Oh well. I guess we'll just Rabble Master till we are dead. Oh, it was super close. It was super close, and I got told. I got told Sovereign is not a creature. Lightning bolts my Rabble Master. Looks like they're going to scoos it away. It's a 5/5. Look at this matchup. Rabble Master, Eidolon, attack, 3 damage, pass turn. 13. Do they attack? They don't attack. Let's go combat. Send in everything. That's how much I care, opponent. Blocks Rabble Master. Play Bone Crusher. Take a little bit of damage. Play Eidolon. Take a little bit of damage. Opponent's at 6, fetching, Stomping Ground tapped. No end step play. I have 2 blockers. And even if they angered here, 4 damage, stomp them, take them down. All right, match 1 done. Yeah, it doesn't do anything, does it? Torpor was one of my favorite cards. I was like, oh yeah, we'll just grab this, no problem. Oh, yeah. Oh. Artifact, non-creature. Grace? You have a tier 2? You have this emote. Because you're tier 2. When did you do that? Have a good stream, though. Gonna head off to... Alright, thanks for the raid. Appreciate it. Good luck in your future amulet. Or, yeah. It's amulet, right? No. House. No, yes. Future games. Future games. On Sunday. It was a tier 2 on Sunday. Oh my gosh. We so downplayed it. I'm so sorry. Prime person. First tier 2 ever. Don't tell Evan. No, we won't tell Evan. Evan's a jerk. Why would we tell Evan? Ah, amulet was house. Okay. For some reason I was like, Blue Tron, but that's not right. It's not right. Alright, Eidolon in play. My opponent's going to Fatal Push this. I'm going to bolt it. This is going to remove this card. Oh. Wasn't removed. It got removed. Go figure. It got removed. Alright. I'm gonna say they're like Grixis Shadow or something. I'm just gonna stomp here before they can actually hurt me. And we'll just pass. Sorcery Speed Stomp. We won't tell Evan, Grace. Speaking of Evan, by the way, we're deciding a stream. We're deciding what we're going to stream. And I think he's got the poll, and I can grab the poll. I have the poll, too. We're deciding what we're going to stream on Friday, because we're going to do a co-op stream. There's the poll. There be the poll. Alright, I'm going to try to jam a Rabble Master. That's just so solid right now. Rabble Master into Hazoret. Control. Fetching Polluted Delta. Basic Island. Ooh. Nice. Fatal Push is online now. K command. Alright, I'll discard a mountain. You hear the request behind Sea of Thieves from Evan's chat? I did not. I suggested Sea of Thieves because I thought, hey, it's a deck that neither of us have probably played. Pirate Accents? Well, obviously. Obviously. Let's see if we can get a Hazoret down here and smack him for 5. Mom Dog in the house. Something we haven't been playing in a while. I'm trying to get this before a Cryptic Command. Oh. Be still my heart. 5 damage. Here we come. Don't Snapcaster me. Take the 5 like a champion. Arr. Should I start practicing? Arr. My wife said I could carry around a rum bottle. Polluted Delta for our opponent. This is a very control-ish kind of build here. We have a Creeping Tar Pit, Steam Vents, a lot of shocks, fetching, K commands, lightning bolts. And, oh, shoot. Forgot to play my land. Might have forgotten to play my land. Whoops. Whoops. Clicked a little too fast. Got excited. We should have 5 damage him. Don't be cryptic. Don't bounce Hazoret. Oh, it's awful. All right, we'll play an Eidolon. It's not the worst. Steam Vents, presumably tapped. So we have an Eidolon in play. Don't play Liliana. K commands to kill Eidolon and make me discard a card. Oh, we've so goofed this up by not playing that. We needed that land in play. I thought I clicked it. Oh. Alright, Ramunat is 2 damage to the face. We got some burn in the deck. Just need to find it. And I don't think they'll want to fetch with the Polluted Delta. It'll put them at 3. Maybe we save up a few spells here. Might not be a bad idea. All right, fire this off. Boom. To the face. And we get Lightning Bolt. I'll hold this. I need them to tap down a little bit more. Maybe go fetchy, fetchy. Should fetch with that Polluted Delta, opponent. That's not fetching. That's opting. They don't want to go to 3. I wonder why. I could also try to shoot the Creeping Tar Pit if I wanted to. There's a Jace. Jace is a bit of a problem card. League 1 did not go very well. Let's go ahead and attempt a bolt. If they've got a Cryptic here, they fetch to do it, and then if I top deck another bolt, we win. It was going great when you left? I mean, it went fantastic, Sale. Got not our money back. Hooray. Sale. Alright, Lightning Bolt here likely makes Force of Rage lethal. Other Lightning Bolts potentially make Stomp lethal. Chandra lethal. Drowns. Okay. Okay. We'll go for lethal here. No one expects this card ever. Trample Haste. No one expects this card ever. They need a bolt to save themselves. Has to be bolt. Can't be a fetch, I don't think. Bolt it is. They're gonna just go to 1. So you're saying Spanish Force of Rages? Yes. No one expects the Spanish Inquisition. Going to 1, it looks like. Ramunot's lethal. Extra Force of Rage is lethal. Lightning Bolt's lethal. Okay, they'll go to 3. They lose their Jace. So Lightning Bolt's lethal. It's about all that's like lethal immediately. Another Forces. My opponent has 1 card. If they pop the Polluted Delta, then a lot of other things are lethal. Top of the library is a Ruins. Alright, so this Ruins will now make most cards in my deck lethal. Rabblemaster now becomes lethal. Eidolon is pretty close to lethal. They can't fetch with the Polluted Delta at any point. I don't have Hazard. Chandra's lethal now. Other Ruins are lethal. Stomp, Lightning Bolt, Force of Rage, Rabblemaster, Legion Warboss. Just a few things. Snapcaster. All right. Would it have been prudent to hide it? No, because of K command. Snap K command, make a discard. Kind of like they're doing right now. They might make it 2 damage and pick up Jace. Honestly, I don't need to be like holding this till whenever. We'll just do it right now. I don't have other deserts in the deck, so this is just do this. They get the Jace. They pick that up. They have another card in hand. They can't crack the Polluted Delta at any point. If I get an Eidolon, they could use Jace and get the Cryptic command here pretty easily. They can bounce it. So I need some spell that does damage here. Gas, gas, gas. My opponent's going to attack me for 5. Totally makes sense here. They've got nothing else going on. They got to kill me. I've got lots of burn. Come on, top deck. 1 time. Can be any spell this time because they have the Polluted Delta. No force. We're going to hold this and pass. This isn't good. Come on. It's funny, his Force of Rage could be more lethal than they realize because of the trample effects of the elementals. We're getting really bit here for not attacking with Hazard that 1 turn. Maybe I should have almost pitched and then attacked. Just clicked through a little too fast there. Gets rid of a Scalding Tarn. We have this. You may cast instant story from your graveyard this turn. So we're safe from a Cryptic. From the counter side of it. We're not safe from it being used as a bounce at some point. Opponent opts. Okay. Put the card on top and drew that card. They liked it. Island in play. Hooking up a Creeping Tar Pit, hitting me for 5. We have 2 mana. Probably a Drown in the Lock. Down to 8. They kill me next turn if I don't have a Bolt type effect here. I have a Harsh Mentor. This is hilarious because Harsh Mentor prevents the Creeping Tar Pit from killing me. Doesn't mean that they can't get rid of the Harsh Mentor and then attack me. But if they do something out of line here, then we get them. But this Harsh Mentor gives me one more draw, I think. Maybe. Oh, I'm so punished for my Hazard thing earlier. Paying for something. Okay, commands me. Removes the card out of my hand. Okay, they can activate Creeping Tar Pit if they wanted to. They're leaving up Cryptic mana. I'm at 6. Goes up with Jace. Land. Top deck Ruins would be great. I apparently am only land proof though. We're just gonna have to beat our opponent in game 2 and game 3. Bye. Maybe they won't bolt me. Let's play it like I have something. Nice and slow. Click, click, click. Click, click. When they target something, I'm going to tap 1 mana. Would that fake out? They have to go for it, right? If they're holding Cryptic, they may be nervous. Alright, they got me. So my initial spreadsheeting is done. Median rare in double masters, only missing 15 at this point. $2.50 with an average of 480. The Bone Crusher we needed. Blood Moon Magus come in, Leyline of Combustion come in. All this is good. Braid's not as much of an interest here. Kind of like everything else. I maybe don't mind a Harsh Mentor being removed here. Torbran might be a little harder to land. 1 less ley line. They target me quite a bit. Taking a smattering of the top end out here. I like the idea of Leyline of Combustion in this matchup because our opponent is going to try to target us a lot. That is what Grixis does, and so everything that would target anything here definitely would do some damage to them. Harsh Mentor could be considered with the whole looting Jace that they have in the deck, but I don't think it's worth just that card. They obviously have quite a few fetch lands as well. Maybe that's a reason to do that, but they have enough spot removal. I'm not feeling it as much. I'm bringing in the Blood Moon package here because it is Grixis. Feels like that might be worth a shot here, trying to keep them off of their triple colors. What's up, Shy Boy? We had Azure Gun and Playmat Showdown also following recently. Relic versus Snap, Jace, K-Command, and Drown. I very rarely bring in the Relic for a Snapcaster deck. I would rather bring it in for a deck that actually utilizes the graveyard for their win condition. You're probably not wrong, but at the same time, we're also on the play, and I'd rather have some of the momentum. Relic is just a card that kind of doesn't do much. One lander here, can't go with that. This one I can, though. So we can keep this. I could ditch a land. I'm gonna ditch Bone Crusher here, because I think getting an Eidolon down here pretty quick is not a bad idea. We won't ramp out a Rabblemaster, but I want the Eidolon to be the bait for the Fatal Push or Bolt. It's Polluted Delta. It's good. Go to combat. Attempt to go to combat. In for 2, pass turn. Fetching basic. Nope, Steam Vents. Shocks it in. And we're going to bolt. So they're going to take the 2 anyway. They opt to do the fetch and shock plan here. See if a pair of Rabblmasters will be enough. Watery Grave decides to shock this in and plays an Inquisition here, which is pretty good. Gets to take a Rabblemaster. They probably have one more bolt here to take care of the other Rabblemaster. Grim Lavamancer. That is one way to get rid of our stuff. I'm gonna wait to make that Grim Lavamancer painful when I play this Rabblemaster. Creeping Tar Pit tapped. Opponent follows this up with Little Jace, and in for damage. Cool. Alright. They can feel Grim Lavamancer. Luckily for me, I have a Leyline of Combustion now. That'll be kind of interesting. See how this plays out for us. Land and Cryptic is a bit of a pain because it can grab the Leyline. Draw this card. They're doing this. They won't have 5 cards unless they respond to this with something. Fatal Push to the yard. Extra land tapped. So they don't have Cryptic. We're not going to attack with Grim Lavamancer, it appears. Just hang out here. We'll do another Leyline of Combustion. Again, making it super painful. Kind of wasting the Grim Lavamancer here. It can't really do much. It's not going to attack me for any damage now that I have 2 Leylines. Yeah, this Jace is going to do something, but say they want to Inquisition the Rabblemaster away. Take 4. A couple Leylines is going to be hard for my opponent to get through. What I can now start to do is play threats. And by playing my threats, we should be good. If I were to top deck a Torbrand at this point, I would probably play it, because then these would be 4 and 8, which would be quite a bit. All right, we got a Jace. Keeping in mind that if they ever targeted this with the uptick as well, it would do damage. So opponent's going to have to play carefully here, I think, in terms of how they want to target us. Creeping Tar Pit, tapped and untapped. Some consideration coming into this next play from our opponent. Goes up with Jace. plays. I mean, K command would get rid of the Rabble Master. I love this. Opponent's just like, I don't like this. They're like, no, no. Red black was tapped. We play Tasigur. All right, nice. Attacks for 1. They're like, I'm done with this. I hate this. Now we can play Rabble Master. Sort of avoid the Grim Lavamancer's activation here. Play our land drop and we'll slap a Rabble Master down. Alright. Tokens created. Tokens gets blocked by Tasigur. My opponent decides to stomp and take the 4 damage here. Okay. Down to 9. They're in a good spot here. They can do 5 to me and not have to use Grim Lavamancer's attack or activated ability. They shouldn't target me at all here. They should just play Bone Crusher past turn. Goes up with this. Hits for 5 or at 13. Okay. Chandra wouldn't be bad here. Bolt wouldn't be bad. Torbrand wouldn't be bad. Land isn't very good. Just pass. 8, 9. They could do 9 to me. Oh, our Blood Moons would have been good. Ooh. Gonna do something here? Decides to bolt me. They're at 5. 10 for 8, 9. Ah, yes, that'll do it. That'll do it. It's a shame I don't have like an Abrade or something. Bummer. Grixis takes us down. Match 2, 1-1 on the league so far. We'll be jumping right into our next match right here. There's an Eidolon. Eidolon would have been good. Playing this Punisher red gets our match immediately. Let's jump into our next match, our next league match. Match 3. Alright, opponent is 4-star. We're 2-star. I'll keep this hand. We got a Stomp for removal. We have Force, which isn't too bad. And we have a Ritual Effect that can help to get Chandra a little faster. Our opponent mulls to 6. And keep 6. Urza's Mine. That's not very good for us. We actually don't have very many Blood Moon effects. So, looks like I'm going to be playing Rabble Master a little faster here and then forcing. Star. Okay. Oh, I hate this. I have the Abrade now for this. Taking them off green could be important here. I don't think I'm winning with a Rabble Master here. Let's go ahead and Abrade away the Chromatic Star. This prevents the green for a Sylvan Scrying, which they might have. They didn't trigger the green immediately, and they've kept 6. So this could have been their necessary green source they needed. There's 3 mana. We have an O Stone. Alright, Rabble Master to force the O Stone to be popped in 2 turns. In we go, Goblins. Even we go. A force and a stomp aren't bad ideas here. Let's see if this is a Sylvan Scrying, by the way. Oh, it totally is. It totally is. Urza's Tower. The Harsh Mentor's kind of an interesting one. We can force this activation to cost them. Kind of don't mind that. Kind of don't mind that. Might even stomp at end step and then plan to do like force and lightning bolt, which is 9 damage. Activation plus stomp puts it within that range. So maybe we play to that out. The Harsh Mentor makes this very interesting because of the extra 2 damage here. Okay. What do they got after this? Expedition map, okay. I gotta go for this win, I think. Based on how much they're smashing my face in here. 4 mana total. Has Karn. They get a Wormcoil, I've got to go for the kill. They get the Wormcoil, I've got to go for the kill, right? It's a Walking Ballista. I think I still go for the kill here. Land. Oh, baby. Feels good. Got there. Woo. Woo. Turn 5. Not bad. Not bad. Alright. Blood Moons are coming in. Magus is coming in. Spyglass can come in. Harsh Mentor's okay. Braid's okay. Eidolon's fine. We can get rid of some Chandras here. We realistically, even though the Bone Crusher was nice, we can get rid of a pair of Bone Crushers. Let's get rid of one Harsh Mentor. No. You know what? Let's get rid of one Eidolon. Let's keep the Eidolon. Let's get rid of the Bone Crusher. Let's do it that way. Blood Moon, Blood Moon, Blood Moon. That's what we want to do. We would need Simian Spirit Guide plus Magus or Blood Moon in this matchup. We don't have much ritual type effects. We have a couple of gemstones as well, so we could hit one of those. Dang. I'm going to keep this. We're doing this. You see the line, everyone? Forget the Eidolon. We're going Legion, War Boss, Bolt, Bolt. Please be awesome. We're going for it. The one lander. Oh, boy. I'm going to get punished so... Oh. There we go. In for a point. In for a point. We don't have any Blood Moon. Who needs Blood Moon in this matchup? Just going to damage our opponent to death. Chromatic Star popped. Green mana. Tower. We've got Tron. Tron online. Blood Moon's still possible here. Whiff the Blood Moon. Gonna attack with everything. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Engines ablazing. We're gonna cast this into doesn't matter. Don't care. I need these bolts to kill my opponent. Simian Spirit Guide's gonna get in for the beats here. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage on the ground. Plus 6. It would be a turn 4 kill. Turn 3, right? Turn 4. Turn 10. 2 mana, I hope, for you, opponent. It is action. Expedition map is not action. Oblivion Stone is not action, opponent. Are you dead on board? You might be. We'll add it up real quick. Double check our math. Make sure it looks good. This is 2. This is 4. This is 6. This is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Castle effect? No. I want to bolt them. I want to show them I had it all. But yes, we could have done the castle effect. Castle effect is more appropriate, so you would kill them. You'd have the extra bolts. Play that way. The next card would have been very nice. All right. 3 matches down. We're 2-1. Playing the Red Punisher. Getting it done. Playing fast. 2 matches left for this evening. And don't forget, this Friday, straw poll. What are we going to play with Evan the Oof? Evan the Oof. Match found. Match 4. 2 matches to go. We're 2-1. I want to play first. Speed. Keep. Yes. This is a great hand. Much damage. Much disruption with mana bases. It's actually a pretty strong hand. You want to see this Pirate Isaac on Friday, Chris? Alright, land pass turn. Will look like burn for a moment. Hoping Magus of the Moon does some damage here. I think it is leaning towards Sea of Pirates for this Friday, though. That'll be interesting. Gotta get them pirates. Alright. We've passed to my opponent's turn. It's been a minute. Let's go, opponent. Let's go. There you go. Oh. Okay. Sounds good. Let's play Magus down past turn. Seems like an okay thing to do against a Teleria West deck. Cool. You've got a moon. I've got a moon. I've got 2 moons. You can get 1 moon. Moon, 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 moon. Urza's Power Plant Expedition map. Interesting. Double expedition map. All right, so they can go get a variety of things here. Let's go ahead and attack with the Magus. Let's play an Eidolon and pass turn. Counters and all that. Might be Blue Tron again. Apparently Blue Tron's making a comeback here. I kind of want to... kind of want to make Blue Tron pay. There's the island. I could play an extra Eidolon here, but this looks like an opportunity to get a Legion War Boss down and continue the pressure on my opponent here. Applying 5 damage here with an Eidolon in play and a War Boss to continue the pressure means I also don't have to throw my Magus at my opponent. Next turn is going to be a Force of Rage and try to close the game as well. My opponent will have at most 4 mana here, 1 blue. Now they could prevent me from killing them, I think, with a Condescend, because the Condescend will get around Eidolon. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I'll do 9 and put them to 4. So the Force of Rage, Condescend keeps them alive for an extra turn, and I do 4. Now, if they crack the Expedition map here to grab something for next turn before doing that, then Condescend will do an extra 2. Prevents the Force of Rage, but they will go from 4 to 2. And then Stomp is lethal. By the way, this is a much better matchup than the one that we're trying to play Planeswalkers and play till the end. This one, underneath, quick, fast, attacks control. Does the damage, fast matches. You'll get your sandwich at lunchtime. If you want your sandwich at lunchtime, you play a deck like this. You beat your opponent, you go and you have yourself a sandwich before the next round. That's what you do. That's what you do. Cool. So here I can probably bring in like a Blood Moon and a Magus and maybe a Spyglass. There's not a whole lot I want to be bringing in though. We can probably ditch a Legion War Boss, Force of Rage, and maybe like one Torbran. Easy Moto. Thank you. I mean, actually having time in between rounds? That's not possible. It is with this one. You either win fast or you lose fast, and then you get your sandwich. Get a slice of pizza from the corner, that $10.99 slice pizza from the convention. Chuck it down with a $4 soda. Go to the bathroom. That bathroom's like down the hall and a mile away. Come back. Realize you completely missed round 2. Concede the whole entire convention, GP, PTQ, whatever you're at. Go get another sandwich. Sounds like Infect? No, Infect, see, it's dangerous. I'm gonna try this. This is dumb to try. Let's try it. Sounds like a story that happened. All right, we're gonna get rid of Spyglass here. We're gonna attempt to rabble Legion War Boss. All right, Rabble Master down, go. Speedy, my goblins. Speedy. We're gonna look really funny if we don't hit another land here. Real funny right here. Need a mountain. We're so funny looking. We're so funny looking. Maybe they'll play a Snapcaster. Here we go. Some damage. The bolt's nice. Repeals a token. That's pretty good. Pretty good. I think I can save this bolt. Yeah, let's bolt them now. That way they don't counter it. That way they don't counter it. Then I can hit F6. We can have a chat about sandwiches. Expedition map. I'm trying to kill them with a Rabble Master on turn 1. Will I get to? I have absolutely no idea. Is it working out? Oh, we just did 6 damage to them and they're at 6. Opponent's fetching. They can get one of their Tron pieces, but they won't have all 3. Find out after this F6 click. Walking Ballista on 2. Dang. They win. They got me. Shoots it. Oh, they're just violent. They just Go ahead, opponent. Who needs a second land? What are lands, Grayus? I thought this was a Hearthstone. All right, so my opponent's gonna have 5. Never mind, they'll have less than 5 mana. They tapped the Urza's Tower, so now they have only 3 mana. Oops. Hey, it's a land. We got there. Let's attack for 2. Alright, I'm still going to play Eidolon on the off chance that they got a cantrip or something cool like that. They might have a Condescend here. Scrying. Perhaps I shouldn't be playing the Eidolon so they don't get this scry. Alright, opponent has 30 million mana here. 2 cards to the bottom, so they didn't like either one of those. Go ahead, opponent. 9, 10 mana. 1 bolt off the top wins this game for me. Did the turn 1 Rabble Master get there? Can you prevent 2 little goblins? That Walking Ballista was a bit clutch, but was it clutch enough? Opponent is casting something. Chalice on 0. Remands the Chalice on 0, attempting to find something here to kill 2 goblins. No blue mana currently. Turn 1 Rabblemaster. Was it enough? Was the child's dream a reality? Feels good. Feels good. All in. 3-1. Going for that 4-1 here. Playing the Red Punisher Prison. Taking down Blue Tron. With the turn 1 Rabblemaster. Whew. The all-in play. Pays off. One more opponent. This one's doing better than the other one. It's because it's Punisher. It's brutal damage. You win games by applying damage to your opponent's face. That is what this deck does. This one doesn't even lean heavily on Blood Moon. It doesn't lean on Chalice. It leans on your face. Opponent's face. Not your face. Opponent's face. Just get in there. Get in there. Whew. How's everyone's Monday going? For all those on YouTube, comment below if you actually are listening at this exact point. How is your Thursday going? Which won't work because you might not watch it on the first day that it's live. You might watch it on the second day it's live. So how's your Friday going? But then you were out of town and you forgot to subscribe and all of that. And so you didn't get the notification. You happen to be browsing. So how's your Saturday, Sunday going? Realistically, though, you've actually watched a few of our videos and you're now live with us next Monday. How's your Monday going? Wait, then you'd be live. All right, Ryan39 is our final opponent here tonight, playing the Red Punisher. Lurrus. All right, Lurrus. Let's have some fun. Let's keep this hand. I'm going to get rid of a Bolt here. I actually would like to War Boss into Torbran here, even though my opponent is probably Burn. Just smacking some Wither Skeletons and watching some full play Magic. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Grace. You should get out, and you really should not watch that fool. You're probably getting really bad ideas. Wither Skeletons, though, that's some valuable time spent. Swift Spear here. Land. I kind of regret my Bolt being exiled now to the Gemstone. Thought Seizes. Bye-bye, Torbran. Unless they really need their black mana, in case Magus. Bad ideas make for a fun time? They do. They do. I get really dumb ideas about what I should record for Magic, and then I don't do them. I'd rather play Minecraft. All right, we'll take our 4 lumps here. Ooh. I wonder if I'm just supposed to try to wait one more turn here for this Torbran. Nah. Nah, I'm gonna like rip a Force of Rage here and then get to exile Torbran and kill these. That's what's gonna happen. How's the record? Our record is currently 3-1. And my opponent's going to apparently double Lava Dart my War Boss here. Doubles down on the War Boss here. They can hit me for 6. They play a land. Okay. 2 cards. 6 damage in. I can hit back for 5. Not going to block. Interesting top card here. We're racing. We're racing. Not going to use Bone Crusher here because if they attack and they don't quite kill me here, then my 2 damage plus the 5 kills them. I think shooting one of these is just asking to be bolted or something else to save it, and then they get in. Ooh, swamp. Bolts Magus. Okay. We'll allow the prowess triggers to all happen. Attacks me. Okay. It'll land. So attack for 2 and leave one back for a blocker. Gonna be 5-all here. 5-all. Gonna be careful about when we fire this Bone Crusher Giant off. Land drop 1 unknown card. So at most they can prowess once. So I do need to block here in case they have a bolt. I'm at 4. Puts Lurrus into hand. I'm going to go ahead and do this in case I top deck a land here, which would be lethal. Can you kill my goblin? Can you kill my goblin? Nope. All right, sideboard we go. Combustions come in for this matchup. Chain Whirlers as well. That's all I think I want. Relic, not gonna happen. Harsh Mentors come out here. Braids can come out as well. And then realistically, Chandra's probably just a touch too slow. We'll do that. I could treat the Chandras in here over the Maguses. The black might hurt them. Let's go ahead and keep Chandras. Chandras can down tick kill something or do some damage. Magus, just let them fire off at me. That's fine because I'm going to hopefully have a Ley Line of Combustion in. And that'll be what we do here against Red-Black Burn Lurrus. Let's see if we can win the final match here tonight. Come on, final match. You like a Braid as removal? It's removal, but it's not what we want to be doing. We want to be fighting back and forth here. We're on the draw. I don't want to be reactive. I think being reactive, we lose the game. All right, we can keep this Gemstone. We'll get rid of a Simian Spirit Guide. We have removal in the form of Bolt anyway. And we may use it. I'm not saying it's completely wrong to use. The Thoughtseize. We'll let them pick whatever they want. This is kind of the interesting thing, is they're like a very burn type of deck, but they have the Thoughtseize. They might have Skelemental. I mean, we played Red-Black Skelemental. Kitty. Maybe that's the list. Maybe that's the list. Alright, maybe I'll get a Torbrand down and get to Force of Rage for 10. That's true. That's true. You're right. Lurrus actually companion. That's true. You are right. Oh gosh, it's Kiln Fiend. It's Kiln Fiend. OMG. Alright. Go ahead, opponent. Hopefully they don't have a pair of Lava Darts to go with this. If they do, they kill my little forces. My itty bitty forces. Skelly would need to come out of the board if they have it. Yep. We forgot Lurrus was a companion. I play a version, not a Kiln Fiend version, but I play a red-black version that's not so this. What's funny is this Force of Rage is a great blocker. I know that they Thoughtseize me. They probably just don't have any clue what this does. So like Force of Rage might just be on blocking duty here, depending on how much of the prowess they get going here. It's Bobble. It's a nice card. The other thing I maybe can do is play just Torbrand and look to try to 14 them the following turn. Oh, we're Thoughtseizing. Alright, we'll let them take whatever. I don't think they can kill me out right here. They'll take the Force of Rage to prevent the blockers here. Be able to attack with Killing Fiend. I'll then play Torbran. I don't think taking about probably 15 damage is going to kill us, though. I think playing the Force of Rage out and then them just stopping is a bad idea. I think we force them to take Force and be able to play Torbran next. Even taking 7 here going to 13 doesn't feel so bad. Cool. Alright. So 13 to 14. Torbran blocks very well. Bobble trigger. Alright. Torbran into play. They know about 2 ruins here because they looked. The question is, can they remove this Torbran so they can get around it? Then I have plenty of removal, but I could also send most of the removal upstairs here. Scary thing is if they get the Laris into play, they've got all these baubles. Maybe a reason to bring in some of the relics. It's hard to say, though. Fatal pushing Torbran, that's one way to get rid of it. Cool. Alright, now we're in a bit of trouble. And even a removal spell at this point, the Laris can get it back. Maybe a reason to have some of the Blood Moon effects. Bolts me 7. We're going to go to 3. Well, that's removal. I don't mind playing this out a little bit longer, because you never know what I'm going to draw. They might also have just baubles and gas like Manamorphose. Bone Crusher, I'm at 3. 1 bolt kills me. Alright, well that was cool. The bolt kills me. Okay. Chain Whirler. Decent. Maybe bring the Abrades in now. I feel awkward bringing these relics in. My opponent's actually not targeting much, so we'll do ley lines out. We'll bring probably Blood Moons in. We can bring a Singleton relic in here. Take out 1 Chandra because it's a touch slow. And try that. We'll try that. I like the Chain Whirler still. The first strike is really important. And then with the Torbran, it's also removal. Now that we know they're a little more on that Kiln Fiend package, the Abrades do make a bit more sense. 1 lander I can't keep. Let's mulligan. Here we go. Okay. We'll keep this. We'll get rid of the Simian Spirit Guide. And this way I can play a Relic. And then I'll have a Stomping Bone Crusher Giant. Cool. Not a bad hand. A little bit unfortunate to mulligan on play against the Thoughtseize list. Opponent's not targeting much. Now, Grayus. They're going to just combo out, right? With the Kiln Fiend. Maybe I should have kept the Combustion in. Maybe I should have. We'll never know. We'll never know. I have no clue. There goes the Stomping Bone Crusher Giant. Yield to Bobble. Mentor's a nice one here, especially if I can get that into play. extra mountain. I need to hit this land. I'm kind of wondering if I should pop the relic to try to hit the land on 2 draws here. My sentence was flawed. I think I need to draw here. I need to hit something. Removal's not bad here. Double removal's pretty good, actually. Let's go ahead and War Boss this turn and pass. And then we'll see about this double removal. The game's not going along with the 2 Swift Spears. This is true. Hey, thank you for the follow-up. Alright, in for a damage. We're at 18, they're at 15. I think so, and Lurrus isn't coming down for at least 2 more turns here. 1 more land would be nice. Love to see a Kiln Fiend here. This is a Manamorphose. I need to avoid probably a pair of bolts. A pair of bolts is going to wreck us here. A land here, I'm tempted to Bone Crusher and a Braid, because I don't think I need to be doing Torbrand just yet. Some Lava Darts would be a pain, too. Another Swift Spear. Land drop. Seal of Fire is really good for them. Well, the double removal is looking nice, but they're about to get in for 6, 7, 8 damage. And then they have enough mana for Lurrus to get into hand. It's looking sketchy here. You just pop this off. You hit me for all of this damage. They don't. Then I feel like I can block here. I'm okay with the block there. It saves me 3 damage. Plus, if they were to bolt me, I think they shoot this. Then 1 more prowess, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. I just stop 3 damage. Well, we're going to find out if they have another spell. They do. They held a Lava Dart. It's pretty good. Not to mention that because I didn't play the Gemstone down, I can't in response to this. And so actually I can only kill the 1. Pretty good with the triple Swift Spears here. Pretty good. Looks like we're going to be only 3 and 2. No, I would need like an Anger, but the deck doesn't play an Anger. We have 2 Chain Whirlers. If we had like 2 Angers instead of the Chain Whirlers, perhaps, it may be a change we would consider. My opponents decided to Lava Dart me in response. So we're at 12. It's not over yet. There's a Kiln Fiend. Okay. I can play Bone Crusher Giant behind this. We're hitting for just 2. We're not over. It looks grim. It looks grim. I will say that. Land drop. Let's go ahead and play Torbrand down. Pass turn. Yeah, Slagstorm's decent as well, but in this matchup you would want Anger. My opponent Lightning Bolts Torbrand here. They're going to then Seal of Fire it as well, and I think they have lethal. 7, 8. Not quite lethal. However, they'll have enough attackers. Good game, opponent. Good game. All right, Grace, you're right. A million things target all of our stuff. Hit me with a bolt. They have a Cling to Dust as well. Dang. We misread them in game 2. Red-black burn with Kiln Fiend. Fascinating. Alright, I don't know what they're doing. They've got it. I'll concede. 3-2 overall, though, with Red Punisher. Not too bad. A little disappointed we didn't take that final one. But the deck is pretty sweet. It hits hard, hits fast, it's exciting, gets exhilarating to play. There you go. Try it out. It's pretty sweet.